Hello everybody and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So, we are here at what will likely be the final video of the first, beating the game. And then after that there will be a couple of Redux videos showing you the routes of each specific girl that wasn't in the first, like the main playthrough, and then the new side stories, which I'm super excited for. So, if you find yourself enjoying this video at any point, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, talk to me, let me know you're out there. I'd love to respond to comments and communicate with you all. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. You know, it really helps me out. And you'll be able to see all my videos whenever they come out, and it's free of charge. So why don't you come on and join the team? So we're headed in to Act 3, where we are alone with Monika. ... Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are. Hi again, Gaston. Hi, Monika. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Gaston. Hey, that's me! Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Yeah, I had my suspicions. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention. This would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her. No kidding. And I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. How dare you cross Sayori? Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? I say her name every time I play this game. Sayori! Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of a cruel game is this, Gaston? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? Torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Gaston. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. Worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Gaston. But now, you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. All I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. Wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Gaston. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realize that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. Speak for yourself. I've never gotten over Sayori. Not happening. So that being said, Gaston, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Gaston, will you go out with me? I wonder what would happen if I waited. But I'm gonna say yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Gaston. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ha 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 ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Gaston. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kinda freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Well, Monika. Monika. Nika. Monika. 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 Oinka. Oink. Monika. Monika. And Monika. Sonica. Onik. Naka. Yoya. Monka. And Monika. Hi again, Gaston. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Gaston, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy End. Pen in hand I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to Break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Yes, because I'm so pleased right now. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Just you wait. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Gaston? So many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Yeah, how'd you know? Hi everyone. Monika says hello. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. It's okay. No one comments on my videos. I don't see them either. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? It's all part and parcel of dating a YouTuber. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera while you've been the whole time. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? No, thank you. Can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? No. Hi. You have beautiful green eyes. That's my favorite color. How are you? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some... hello! A little bit. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Gaston, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay, how's it going? Hmm. So she does have, pre-programmed responses, and if you were to see them all, it would go on for about an hour or so, but we don't need to do that to get the good ending. We got her jump scare, so now we can just go like this, and we go like that. And we got pictures. Got the happy end poem. Acquire all of Monika's other poems. Poem from Monica as special events of the past. I don't know this one. An electrical signal from some remote corner of my brain connecting all kinds of circuits and nerves and chemicals in a web understood by nobody. The chemicals make my chest tingle around my beating heart. The nerves make my hand move, staining a dead tree with some dark substance. The ink reflects light into your glimmering eyes. Holding this paper is almost as though you were holding my hand which wrote it. Let our emotions stir together until our hearts beat in harmony. Connected to each other, I feel electric. There we go, just Monika. Okay, so we got that. Music, we now have just Monika. Yeah, great track. And now we go into the files, right? And then we're going to go into characters. And we're going to delete Monika. And then we're going to reopen the game and end Act 3. ... Sorry, Monika, you killed Sayori, and that is unacceptable. What's happening? Gaston, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Gaston. No, this is mercy kill. She does kind of make you feel bad about it, though. Please hurry and help me! Monika does not exist. Help me! Did you do this to me, Gaston? I had to. Did you? Yes, I had to. Did you delete me? Yes, I had to. How could you? You killed Sayori. How could you do this to me? You killed Sayori. You were all I had left. You killed Sayori. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Gaston. No, you didn't. I trusted you. No, you didn't. Did you just want to torture me? Not really. Watch me suffer? No. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? No. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Get in line. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. No, just you. I hope you're happy. No, I always actually feel terrible about deleting her, if I'm being honest. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Achievement unlocked. Ruin everything. Go me. Gaston. You completely, truly make me sick. Ah, you sound like Belle. Goodbye. Bye. ... I still love you. I know. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. No kidding. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Correct. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. Correct. How could I do that to someone I love? Good question. That's not love. Correct. That's... I've made up my mind. Gaston, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... ... Then... Welcome to Act 4, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone give Monika a big round of applause for her starring role. Where's Monika? But Sayori's back, so it's fine. Let's play Doki Doki without Monika. Here we go. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Gaston. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to talk together every day. And recently, we picked up that habit once again. Gaston, are you proud of me? Always! For what? You know, waking up on time. Good job, Sayori, I appreciate you. We've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Darn right I am. Hehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Gaston, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But I'm telling Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started realizing in a way I envy her. When Sarah puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Should always do special things for Sayori. This school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. Walk across the school, upstairs, section of school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Gaston? What are you doing here? Well, I just... Glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Gaston that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Gaston. We're at the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Again. I look forward to working with you. Again. But working? Gaston, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Da 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 da! Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make... Excuse me. How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward? I take a seat right where I belong, next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Wow. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Whoa, wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori tosses her mouth forward. It's delicious! It has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki tries to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri? No, that's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe in you. Sorry. I believe you. While tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles herself in relief. So Gaston, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki said something, perks up. Unless I try to say something, she keeps quiet. Then not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after Yuri sat smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Sorry. Well, let's see. Yuri traced the room, taking over the finger. Creatures and novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to have reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her coming to the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. I don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Gaston wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Gaston? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. After all, we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, eh? I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Let's hear you start to clean up the food. Guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Gaston. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Gaston. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you join, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Gaston. Why'd the music stop? I was having a happy time with Sayori. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times. And you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Gaston? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? I didn't. I wanted to show my audience the good ending, because every other playthrough on YouTube that's not a Doki Doki YouTuber always gets the base ending, which is the sad ending. This is the good ending. If you want to see the sad ending, check Markiplier Doki Doki Literature Club Part 6, and you'll see the ending that almost everyone else got. You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. I did. You guys didn't see that yet, but that's what those Redux videos coming out next are, is when I went back to get everything seen. There are going to be videos for you guys. Only someone who truly cares about Literature Club would go that far. Got that right, Sayori. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game, so this is where we say goodbye. I don't want to, Sayori. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. You're welcome. I'm gonna miss you, Gaston. Not as much as I will miss you, Sayori. Come visit sometime, okay? I will try. We'll always be here for you. Yes, ma'am. We all love you. And I love you all too. It's so touching, I might cry.
Can you hear me?
And that's Monika.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Monika, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Monika.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
This is your reality, the theme of Doki Doki Literature Club in song form, as sung by Monika.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Here come the credits.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? those who are dear to me. Is it love if I take your is it love?
See, in the old
if
good
I set you
ending,
free?
on the base game, not the plus version, the pictures wouldn't get deleted when you got the good ending or when you got the bad. But it's my understanding that for plus, they just always get deleted.
Into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't
Console
hear
parting.
the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in
Remove
your
game.
reality?
Extra special thanks to Monika
Reality.
and Gaston.
If I don't know how to love
It was my
you,
pleasure, Monika.
I'll
I'll leave you be. Made with Love by Team Salvato. Dan Salvato, the creator of this game, you made a phenomenal experience. It is incredible, and here's a special note you only get from getting the good ending. To the special player who received this special ending. For years, I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels, and games in general, to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds. Some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. Mood. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. That's this game. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Dan Salvato, your game is incredible. It is so well done with programming tricks that even as a mild programming student, I can't even begin to understand some of them. I'm sure experts can, but I can't. So, massive props to this game and the characters. I do love all the Dokis. I am part of the fandom, and the fandom has a saying where all Doki is best Doki, but it's okay to have a favorite. Mine is obviously Sayori. I actually have a Sayori keychain. Required files are missing or corrupt. Reset the virtual machine. And then if we try to open it, we get the note again. Mail. Have a nice weekend. December 9th, 2019. I'm on leave the rest of the week. Contact Ravi if you need to schedule server time, but I expect my job to run for a few days since we've collected so much data this week. How about we arrange a meeting to discuss the results when I return? Untitled Mail. What is this? Metaverse. Is there a larger conspiracy going on here? What new pictures do I have? I have the special poem from Dan. Chibi Dokis. And now we have Candy Hearts. Is that the new one? No, I Still Love You is, I think. But, oh, Your Reality. Duh. Yeah. So we're 57% completed this game. If we were to click side stories, yeah. So that is Doki Doki Literature Club. From start to finish. I have to run the reset to get back the game, but I'm just going to dive into the side stories. Yeah, so that is Doki Doki Literature Club plus the base game at least, so not quite the plus version, just the base version. The plus version is the side stories, which will be coming at you very soon. But next up for the Saturday Gaston single-player games will be the Reduxes for Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri, so you can see all their CGs and all their content from Act 1 followed by Natsuki Act 2 Redux, where you get a different side of Act 2, the horror act, with a very nice, there's some nice spooks. And then finally, there will be the side stories, which looks like it's going to be probably an episode per part. So it'll be, holy crap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 episodes following. So we're on like Doki Doki Literature Club, I think episode 10-ish? I can't remember exactly which episode this is. Give me a second and I will check. We are on Doki Doki Literature Club episode, yeah, so this is episode 10 that's being recorded right now. Then there are 4 Redux videos, which is going to take us to 14, and then 12 side story videos, bringing the grand total of Doki Doki Literature Club up to 26 weeks, which is over half a year, or no, half a year precisely, of Doki Doki Saturdays. So once again, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down your favorite Doki down below. Mine is obviously, or let me know what yours is. And I will happily see you all in the next video. And until then, pursue your passions. Be based on Dad Salvato's letter. Pursue your passions, whatever they may be. And I'll catch you in the next one. Love, the Literature Club. Bye.